Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. I'm MysteriousJG. I'm heading into no man's land. This is the first video of a new session. I always mention that. I'm not for sure why I do. But it's also the first video I will have recorded of this while I already own, and it's currently sitting in my PS4 right now, the Final Fantasy X/X-2 remaster. Which means that I've mentioned it before, how I'm kind of waiting for this game to start winding down. I now actually have ready to go the RPG game I want to be playing next. Because I really liked the Final Fantasy X LP. I liked LPing it, I should say. And I don't get tons of responses to my videos, so if more than one person asks for something, I tend to remember it. And I have had people ask me if I'm ever going to play Final Fantasy X again. Are you going to play the remaster and show us the whole thing again in HD? The answer is no. That seems a bit silly. But I was planning on using the HD remaster as a way of showcasing the sequel, Final Fantasy X-2. And I'm kind of excited about it, even though it's a very silly game. So I'm kind of even more ready now for this to be over. It is what it is. For this game deserves a fair shake, but I kind of feel like it's had one. And it's a long game. It's a weird thing to complain about, but this game, if you do everything, it just takes forever. Now, I did, of course, in the past, have more than one RPG going at a time. When I did Breath of Fire 3 and Final Fantasy 12 at the same time. And I ended up, during those LPs, having an unusual fixation, like to a much greater extent than would normally be considered the thing to do. I kept comparing Breath of Fire 3 to Final Fantasy 12. Strange thing to do. Breath of Fire 3, out of all the Breath of Fire games, you pick a Breath of Fire 3 randomly, and you compare it to Final Fantasy 12 out of all the Final Fantasy games. Obviously, there's a lot more of them than there are Breath of Fire games. It just seemed odd. So if I could just start recording this and Final Fantasy X-2 at the same time, and have them both going, but I'd start comparing this game to Final Fantasy X-2 and vice versa. The thing is, I think what I would come to find is, one of my biggest issues with this game is the inconsistent tone. All these cute little big-eyed, vaguely smiling anime characters. Like, look at Rita. She never looks as happy during the game in the plot sequences as she does here. Like the tonal inconsistencies, like they're all happy, they're having little adventures, like you'd have a quest where it's like, we have to go find a flower for a certain character, or so-and-so lost their cake, let's find their cake, like something you'd see in a game for kids. And then you've got assisted suicide, then you've got Yuri murdering people, etc. And it's just kind of crazy. It's all bubblegum and sunshine and rainbows in one video, and then the next video, Yuri's murdering somebody. But if I were to start comparing this game a lot to Final Fantasy X-2, I think what I might run into is the fact that in Final Fantasy X-2, you get a little bit of the same. Although, the percentage of the game that's all bubblegum and happy is probably higher. It takes a while for Final Fantasy X-2 to get to its, what is the actual threat to the world. And it spends a lot of time just bouncing around Yuna and her friends looking for adventure, and there's not a whole lot of point to anything that's going on. They have this vague quest where... I don't want to spend the whole video talking about Final Fantasy X-2, but the basic starting point of the plot is that they find some information that seems to suggest, like, something, though they could find out something about Titus. So they go off to start trying to find out if they can find more information about Titus, and they have a series of zany adventures and blah blah blah. Oh, I actually meant to go to the other one. I'm going to go back to where we were supposed to get a scene centered on the monster book, and see if maybe I can just go further north in town and get it to trigger. I think you have to, you can't just enter town, you gotta... I saw a video where somebody walked up here and it had triggered. And it still isn't triggering, so never mind, we haven't scanned enough monsters. This is disheartening. I think we've got more time. Like, I think maybe Draki the Dork was trying to point out to me that around this time it could trigger, but I haven't done a good job of getting all the monsters. So, what was I saying? I was talking about Final Fantasy X-2 and I need to stop anyway. But no, that game, it takes a long time for the threat to materialize, and it's all like wackiness and silliness and like putting Yuna and her gal pals in different costumes and shit, and then suddenly it's like, oh, and this thing happened and the world's gonna get destroyed unless you stop it. Like, wait, what? We've been just playing dress up and fighting monsters for no reason. This game, not quite like that, although you do spend a lot of time not knowing what the hell the plot is. For example, I don't know now what the plot is. But, it's a different kind of tonal shifts. Like, the story has these massive tonal shifts in the story. I'm not making sense, never mind. Let's check the dog map. This other evil dog is pissed in way more places than Repeat has. So, I wonder if we're supposed to start finding places where this dog has urinated and urinate there. Where are we on the map? And how do you get your Repeat to urinate? You have to sleep in a tent? Well, sleeping in a tent do it? Because, you know, I've slept at plenty of inns and it doesn't seem like it helps. Like that whole... The whole continent where the game starts is the one that doesn't have red or blue clouds over it. Let's see if we can find this corner of the world up here. Up here somewhere there's like a red splotch. So that dog has urinated up here. Ooh, and there's something going on down there. Are we supposed to even be able to get to here? Is this the next bit of plot down there? Am I gonna find like enemies I can't even deal with here? Well, enemies I haven't scanned yet, maybe.
Focus on the enemy in front.
Bigger balloon. Well, if I didn't just find a bunch of enemies I can't handle, this might be a good thing. Oh, I have scanned these before though, so never mind. We all just got KO'd. I was blocking it.
That was so easy.
It didn't really seem that easy. But we got some rubber skin. Okay, so if I use a tent or something here, will that cause Repeat to take a wee? Mat. A simple tent. A mat. Mats are cheaper. I'm just experimenting now with how do we actually win this freaking game. I gotta... Okay. That's not what I want. I want No, I want dog map. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll devote this whole video to Repeat urinating in as many places as possible. I've got to sleep outdoors. That's all it is. Okay, that's not nearly as big a deal as I thought it was for some reason. I thought sleeping in inns and stuff would do it. And I guess it makes, like, you would think Repeat would get let out for walkies, and I don't know what I thought. Well, I don't think there's a lot of point in Repeat urinating at lots of different places on this little island. Okay, so we need lots of inns and tents. Or inns and tents. Mats. Fully restores HP and TP in luxury and peace. What? Oh no, it won't let me use it. Have I got to get in combat before I can sleep another night? Maybe that's what it is.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
Let's make sure we fought them. I'm sure Painicorn? I would imagine we fought these before, yeah. Shining Dragon Swarm on nothing, that's excellent.
That was so easy.
Oh, and Rapide learned the Void Attack. He's learning a lot of cool stuff. He's getting really excited. Rapide is full of vim and vigor and enthusiasm for our mission now that we're finally focusing attention on his exciting and important urination quest. Okay. Yeah, I feel a bit silly about it in a way, but I'm actually now quite excited. I think we can make progress on Rapide's quest to become, wait for it, top dog. I think that's what it's about. It's Rapide is going to become top dog, and I can't believe now how enthusiastic I am that I finally figured out this quest. Okay, so let's start going this way. That's the fountain of warmth. Your murder. Seems like I haven't quite figured out how it works. I mean, this is an area that this guy has already urinated all over, so it's going to be difficult for us to out-urinate him.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
These Painicorns again? Yeah, Son of Fence gang. You know, I probably should use my play session here to do more exciting stuff and work on the urination quest off camera. And yet, I'm so excited that it's finally working.
The sign of victory.
Yeah, sign of victory. I don't even know if it's worn off yet, or what do you mean worn off? It's time for repeat we. And I'm just gonna check the map. I'm gonna stop checking after every single time eventually, but for now, yeah, man, you gotta. Well, I'm probably better off urinating over all the continents that Rapide has, because I think I'm just getting tiny bits of effect because this other dog has already done so much peeing that it's tough for Rapide to get a real presence going, you know. But let's check here. Is this a continent that dog has peed all over yet? Well, it would help if I knew exactly where it was. Oh, no, we can't. We don't want to be bothered to pee here. We've already peed here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Well, I guess I had to fight.
By nights. I won't lose.
Fur and Plum. Ape and Crane. Alright, well, let's make sure that we have scanned both of them. I used to have an aerial effect. Thank you for your help with Rapide's urine quest. Your sacrifice.
So easy.
Wow, that was weird. Whatever the hell.
Guess practice makes perfect.
Finish that.
Whatever the hell Rita was doing there at the end, it was okay. I've gone a little farther inland. I think I can sleep without wasting a mat. Now the problem is that at some point I'm gonna have to go buy more mats, simple tents, and barriers. I don't imagine that your Repeat urinates more when the humans are sleeping in more comfortable accommodations. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at the Repeat full urine bar filling up. This is awesome. Finally, I understand the true purpose of this game: to win Repeat peeing on things quest.
You crawled out from. Bring it.
I've lost the chance to do a mystic whatever, because I kind of forgot about them.
The sign of victory! Yeah! Awesome!
You guys are really excited about your whatever the hell, your high five. All right, no, I'm. This is silly, but I'm now in a really good mood because I'm doing the P quest. He's got high tension, hypertension, ultimate tension. All of them sound incredibly silly. Fills the over limit gauge to level 1 with a 28 hit combo. Okay. I don't think I'm getting combos on that that level, so it doesn't matter. Member taunt? I might as well be taking advantage of all the silly little battles I'm doing to level up equipment. So when people were learning their stuff and I lost track of whether or not, like, I don't know if she has new stuff she should be learning. Doesn't look like it, so let's give her whatever they consider her best equipment. Are we far enough away that this will make a difference to our urine map? Oh, I don't need to do another encounter.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Yeah, I don't think I am making the most efficient. Ooh, but I haven't scanned these guys.
Don't let him.
Huge progress being made on a bunch of stuff in this video. It's just shitty generic enemies I never got around to scanning. They're doing like 1 damage. When I block, of course, but... Yeah, there we go.
Alright, here we go. Yay! Alright, we did it!
We successfully executed a high five! That is the highest achievement that she could hope for in her life. Yeah, man, Repeat's taken over. NWO. Just picture Repeat chopping his crotch as he, you know, delivers all these urinations on trees scattered around the world. I'm coming to town now because I'm realizing we need to probably stock up on. I think the item shop was in the inn in this town, wasn't it? Yeah, we need to buy mats and stuff. This will cost a little bit of gold, but it'll basically guarantee that we never have to worry about well, not never have to worry, but it will be a while before we have to run off and find blah blah blah. We can just do this for a while without having to stop to buy new stuff. So the simple tents, I don't really need the big boosts, but they'll be good to have. So I'm kind of surprised. I guess I should have been using mats and stuff throughout the game. I'd have much better coverage in the urine map. Because it seems like this other dog is primarily urinating around continents that we couldn't get to early in the game. So if we just skip over to here, I'm trying to get, it sounds a bit silly, I'm trying to get coverage with the maximum, with a minimum number of urinations. But I do need to get into combat. I'm pretty sure I've scanned you before, but
Keep your eyes on my sword.
I would expect I've scanned all the enemies around here before. Yeah.
I gotta try and keep up.
You like that? Did you just learn a new attack or something?
That was easy.
We got a carrot. Carrots are my favorite vegetable, so I went to the farm just to propose to mom. He's in love with a girl. He's in love with someone real. She's a carrot. Okay. Alright. Ready to head for another island for further urination adventures. Pet demon god beast friend.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from.
Bring it, banditos, bandito. Damn, man. Carol's like, don't even fuck with this.
The sign of victory. Yeah. Another art master.
Carol's become like a beast. He's in beast mode. He looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's always easy to come across as some kind of monster badass when you're fighting enemies from way earlier in the RPG, but it's kind of fun to watch some like full-grown man strikes him with a blade and this like transparent shield of energy appears around him and then he KOs the guy with one hit. We might even get enemies over here. Oh no, you can get to here from fairly early on. Because there's a beach that you can get on with just a regular little boat.
On the enemy in front.
Well, there's only two of them, so don't bother with the enemy in the back. Is that what you're saying? Crab man. Damn, man.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
He really did. All right, Rapide. We're going to investigate those mystical ruins over there. You urinate. See, I never seem to come across a nice, simple explanation. Somebody's like, you got to travel to different places and sleep. And it seems obvious now in retrospect, but I didn't get that they were talking about outdoors. Because, of course, I mean, Rapide's going to be urinating, whether you sleep at an inn or not. You'll have to go out for walkies, right? Am I really going to spend the whole video doing this? I think you have to... I don't know. Well, there's more than one... Oh, never mind. It's just that one of them was out in the light. I thought there might have been...
Go easy on you.
I thought there might have been more than one species of this basilisk enemy type.
That was wonderful. Finish that one.
I enjoyed destroying those innocent creatures. Well, basilisks. I don't know how innocent they were, but... So she learned something. Oh, it must have just been like a thing that she... Iron Maiden. Wow, a sword used for torture and punishment. Okay. Didn't know that was your deal, Estelle. So an enemy is materializing in a cloud of smoke, is frozen there forever while we, you know, do our thing. Could probably, fight somebody over here and get another quick sleep.
We will not go easy on you. The sign of victory.
No, we're seriously not gonna wait around while you do that some more. It's like they were going to go fight Alexei the next day and like make a whole lot of stuff go down and like save the world, but instead they're going on vacation where they do like one minor battle every day and then sleep.
This looks like fun.
Yes, these are thieves, not banditos. Make sure they've been scanned and they are. Man, even Estelle's getting into meleeing people. He's like, you guys are beneath Yuri's notice. I will personally destroy you. Yay! This really is, though, beginning to feel like something I need to be doing off screen. Write and let me know if you enjoy watching Urination Quest unfold live, and by the time I read your comment, I will have made a decision about whether or not I will be doing it on camera. Yeah, but look at that. His urination meter's growing. I could, I guess what I ought to be doing, maybe I should be urinating in areas that other dog has already urinated, because it'll, like, increase repeats meter while also bringing down that other dog. But it just seemed like it was making very small...
You thought you could win?
I don't even think that thing thought it could win. I think it was like, why are you coming here? I am forced to randomly spawn and attack you. It's my programming. But I can see what they were saying about how this quest is much easier to accomplish when you've got the airship. Because in theory, I could have been working on this way earlier, but much bigger pain in the butt.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring.
Oh, okay. I think we're well and truly not gaining much by far. Oh, he got a new art though.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
He really, yeah. It's kind of we're bullies at this point. Look at the rate at which I'm moving through these mats too. So I don't really know how this dog quest even plays out. Like, what am I gonna? Where do I have to go to trigger the dialogue that this other dog has been defeated?
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
I ain't the woman to mess with. Woo! Whoa, go. Sorry. That was like Victoria's theme music in WWE, wasn't it? I ain't the woman to mess with. And just keep checking. Just little bits of progress. I just want to make sure that I'm still spreading repeats urine. Okay. At some point I gotta think about splitting the video, but I'm like, no, I don't wanna stop. I'm having so much fun making this dog pee everywhere.
Keep your eyes on my sword.
All right, here we go.
Guess practice makes perfect.
Technical half? Well, I guess I'm learning new skills and stuff. Should he be using something else? No. What about up here? He's got so many different bows he can use. I'll probably check how long this video's been going once I exhaust a full supply of 15 mats. Since the time I bought those mats, since obviously I used a couple of mats before.
Come on, let's do this.
Alright, who's next?
The sign of victory.
Couldn't quite one-hit the big, scary-looking monster, but got pretty close. Or maybe I'll, instead of recording more videos right this second, I'll just finish doing this off screen while listening to something. Here, you look like a fun monster. Although I'm not sure I moved far enough to make this truly efficient use of a mat.
Lose.
Alright, who's next?
All right. Here.
Alright. Here. Well, I had been hoping that if I could concentrate on really recording a lot of this series to wrap it and move on to the next one, that I could update more often. Because yeah, when I was in that mode of updating once a week, this would be a truly frustrating episode for anybody who's been waiting.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
That was wonderful. I have mastered a skill.
Heal supply, is that like air supply? So this is the guy. These are the guys who do the. Yeah, you talk to him when you've defeated Giganto monsters. I've heard that 2 of the Giganto monsters have been slain. I know 7 still left. The very center. Ilica. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing I can be working on. I should be able to kill most of the Giganto monsters. Don't really want to stay here because I don't think it'll count for repeat urinating. So, as silly as it is, let's use a mat right outside of the traveling hotel, which is probably at least as cheap to use as purchasing a mat. Yeah, okay, I might be spacing them out a little too far now. There's a little gap between. But yeah, I've got an entire chunk of continent there that's repeats urinated on the whole thing. Let's urinate in the frozen north. Maybe we'll get peacicles. Oh no, he can't land here. No wonder. Oh, wait. We were allowed to climb down there for a moment. Oh, it's the water. You can navigate around here on a boat. I guess this whole thing was represented by that dungeon that we crossed. So you can't really urinate anywhere else. Oh well.
Keep your eyes on my sword.
Keep your eye on the birdie. Okay, be careful. These guys might actually be able to take a few hits.
You thought you could win? Too bad.
Well, maybe they can't take too many hits. But I should be able to sleep on a mat and be really, really cold. At least the other dog isn't going to be allowed to pee up here either, I don't believe. Okay, let's find the other entrance and we will... That way we'll cover this as thoroughly as is allowed.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
It didn't crawl out from under a rock. It appears that it is an ice rock. You have not seemed to figure out that those things are not weak against that attack.
All right, here we go. Yay!
Frosty the Stone Man was a very icy monster. So, definite progress being made on the urination front, folks. That seems to have counted as urinating all over the frozen north, which is good. As far as how much time this video has left, that was it's gone just a little long. So that was actually pretty good timing. What I think I'll do is well, I tell you what I'm kind of tempted to do. I'm tempted to keep doing this while listening to other LPs, and then come back and start recording when I've made more progress. But I need to actually look up online how do you finish this quest, and make sure that we're far enough to actually do it. So I'm going to do a little research before I figure out, do I want to record another video today, or like now, and just try to cram in as many as I can, or what? I'll be back with you guys soon. Thanks very much for watching. This has been MysteriousJG, and let's play Dog P Quest. See you next time.